welcome back to my channel. Sorry I wasn't here the past couple of days, hence why I came up with the name for this video today. Today we're going to talk about depression and anxiety and just the of holidays, and we're going to talk about some new products that I've gotten and just haven't had time to get to. One of them being the the Jacklyn Hill Highlighter. I wasn't able to get the light colored one, so I got the darker color because of course it was already sold out by the time I pried myself away for my husband to help. This is the little, it comes with the little highlighter brush and the highlighter kit. I got the darker one. I think it was called Flare. I don't remember. Well, that's Fling and Flare. I don't remember. Let's talk about this packaging. Talk about overdoing it. There's a box. Then you have a second box, followed by a little card that says you are looking at an
original. Our accent light highlighters are made using a proprietary filling process that creates a unique, one-of-a-kind patterns in every pan. Really? Okay, this is no ordinary highlighting palette. This is a work of art.
Let's talk about it. I mean, it is pretty. I like, it's a really nice case. You know, her aesthetic, the silver, and there's the palette. You got a nice big mirror there. This is the darker colors. Yes, I figured I would get these because this would be a pretty kind of blush tone for me. Well, maybe not. I thought I could probably blend that out and make a kind of glowy blush, get more, but I figured this one would work as a highlighter for me. So let's go ahead and just show you the colors. That's the lightest, and then you've got the darker kind of gold color. I figured I could use those two out of it and maybe use these two as kind of highlighters, or I mean blush toppers or eyeshadows. I would call those more eyeshadows. And then we have the little brush. I did get two different brushes. This one came, I hope I put the right one back in here. I think I did. And then you got a brush for that, a box for that. You got the other half. I mean, the packaging, this is too much. Honestly, I would rather just, why couldn't you stick that in there? You don't need all this packaging. And then you've got the little, I normally like these, but hers, I couldn't get this off yesterday. So then I wind up just kind of doing, well, hers won't tear. I wind up just ripping these. I end up having to destroy it, which kind of ruined it. That is a nice little, it's a nice soft brush. It's a little, it is purposely kind of flattened, so it is made more for highlighter. And then the other brush that came, and then it came in this big box with more packaging. Anyway, I almost got the other highlighters because they had the loose, those real blingy loose highlighters. They had just the set left in those. I did think about getting them, but I decided not to, as you all know. Also, I want to do a little update today. Before we do that, this is the other brush. Do you notice something about, hold on, let me put, do you see that sticking out of the top? Already. Oh my God. You can't, these things are so tight on there that they actually almost damage the brush. Trying to slip, it would not flip off. I tried. Throw it away. Anyway, I already have one, and it's not that it's, oh, it was not cut. Do you see that? It was actually, missed the little cutting floor. Anyway, then I got this one because this is just such, I figured it'd be nice for this area right here. You know, if I wanted to kind of be a little more blingy, right for the nose. It's just a very different shaped brush. Anytime I see a different shaped brush, I kind of jump and run for them. But anyway, I'm going to do my eyes first. My eyes are a little stained from yesterday. I did use the Jeffree Star Mini Conspiracy. So today I wanted to really use something a little different. I got a few palettes that I haven't used yet. I did find a new palette I wanted to use. Let's use this Color Rain X Power Palette. It is gorgeous. Look at her. We're going to do a purple look, I guarantee, today. So start out by priming our eyelids. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Primer. I'm using that one today because really I am kind of, My eyelids are kind of stained, so I want to really concentrate right there against that crease. This is a Morphe E8, and I love this for blending out my eye primers. But this brush is like amazing because I like my primers very thin across my eyes, because I do have such hooded eyes that if I use too much, it's really going to crease my eyes up and whatnot. But a little bit of the staining is still showing through. All right, let's go in here. Really, I guess I'm going to have to start out with the little smaller brushes. I thought it would be okay using the others. Let's use my new brushes today. I'm going to start out with this one. This is a Refer 14 brush, and I'm going to come into this color here. I want to really lay that down. I'm going to use this to really shape that eye. I've been using this shape lately, really cutting that corner and making that sharp upward motion and then bringing it up into this area right here. I've been doing my eyes a little different lately, and I've really been liking it. Now I will come down here and cut straight up there. Today is more just talking about the holidays and how it really affects how our moods are, and just, you know, everything going on around us. It makes it very difficult to enjoy the holidays, and it makes it so gosh darn hard, you know. And as you guys know, I wanted to give you guys an update with my husband. We did go to the surgeon yesterday, and he took his cast off. He looked to make sure it was healing very well. Oh my God. Okay, if things bother you, you might want to like skip ahead for about 2 minutes. He showed his ankle, well, the heel, the side of his heel, you know, the inside of your heel. It's like the very inside part right here, and the back of his heel has screws coming out. They're on the outside of his body. I thought it was all inside. The way I saw, you know, how they did that surgery online, how other doctors did it, it was done with a plate. I didn't realize it was on the outside of the body. Really scary. And he talked about how his other heel does need surgery, that the only way he would do surgery is if he quit smoking. He would have to quit smoking like now, right? Like today, he said at the doctor's office. He would not even schedule the surgery unless he basically swore to him that he would quit smoking. And he said he doesn't have a problem with canceling the surgery if he's not quitting smoking. Because when you have a serious injury like that, and when you have like surgery like that, and it's on such a thin area, you don't have a lot of skin there. And that's what he was explaining to us, that if he did get an infection there wasn't a whole lot he could do. That it would basically be him taking muscle from the thigh or the calf and bringing it down there, because once an infection spread, it would go right into the skin and the muscle, and that would be the end of it. My husband almost passed out. I felt terrible. And the reason why is he told him flat out that if I do this surgery and you are smoking, you will lose your leg. If you get infection, 90% you're going to lose your leg. You know, that is a very hard area to control, an infection. And when you smoke, bones don't heal right. A lot of things don't heal right, but he said it opens you for infection. And I think that's a lot to do with blood flow, and just, you know, that color is looking very pretty. I haven't even done my eyebrows yet, but I don't know why I didn't do that. Let me do my eyebrows. I'll be right back. And 5 minutes later, I have eyebrows. I don't know if I'm like it. That color looks a little red to me today. I'm just taking a clean brush and really blending. See how that's blending out that line? It's just going to be a base for that darker purple. Now this purple is kind of, it's not really a shimmer, but it's more kind of, see, it's more of a satiny. Use that on a smaller kind of fluffy brush, and here works great for that. I'm going to use that on this one here. This is Gabby Rose Makeup. she only makes like, I think 2 brushes or 3, but look at how pretty. It has a rhinestone in the end of it, and it's rose gold, and it's like, I love it. It's a little stained right now, but this is the perfect kind of, see how it's tight, but it's fluffy, to pick up a shimmer color like this right on the end. Just want to pick up a little bit of it sometimes, but I'm going to take that and bring it deep into that crease. See, I just want to kind of lightly, if you blend it out pretty lightly, you're not going to get that shimmer look to it, but you'll get the tone. I like to do this first because I can control where I put that color. A lot of people go ahead and put it on the outer corner and then blend it out. With dark colors like this, I like to go ahead and bring it into the crease this way and just try to stay very low. But this color is called Truth. Pretty. This is one of my favorite purples, I think, tones. They told him he could possibly lose his leg, and he almost passed out. Crazy. I mean, I had to walk out of the room. I had to go downstairs, actually, and kind of get some air. We were on the 3rd floor, and I get very claustrophobic when I get like anxious like that, but I got so like just scrambling. My mom was there. My mom is just an absolute angel. She was in the medical field for, God, 30, 40 years. She was a respiratory therapist, and she was, I forget how, it's crazy like that, away from being an actual nurse. So, all right, I'm going to take that clean brush and blend that out. So she always likes to go, and, you know, it's so cool because he's not real close with his family except for his brother. And it's so cool that my family has they've taken him like totally under their wing. My family loves him. I mean, when I tell you loves him, they love him. All right, I'm going to use this. It looks really bright, but this red right here, I'm going to pick that up. And I mean, I really want to like barely have any there. And I'm going to use that just on the edge, just because I want to kind of fade. I'm so fair skinned, so it's hard with bright purples like that. But I don't want to take it all the way up to the eyebrow. See, I'm leaving that little spot. My family has taken him in. Years ago, when you married somebody, you married their family. But I mean, now it's like, I hear my friends talk all the time, and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to my husband's going to his parents. You know, that's, you know, my grandparents called their in-laws mom and dad. I mean, it's just, that's how it was. So this purple is like gorgeous. I'm really liking this color. Rain makes really nice shadows, and they make them with so much pigment. I have been really going through emotionally a lot right now, and a lot to do with my health. My hip, I desperately need a hip replacement, and I have put it off, and now I've discovered I'm gonna have to try to deal with this for a year. My husband doesn't want me to do it, and I don't want to do it because I have to take care of him. You know, he's going to be out for 6 months to a year, maybe longer. We don't know. There's no telling with this kind of injury, because everything I'm hearing, this is a very serious injury, and this is a very life-changing injury. This can be life-altering even, but we're hoping that it's not going to go to this. So I'm going to try this Legacy color. It's more of a toppier color. It's a little flaky, actually. It's a little flaky. It's kind of like, it's more of a topper color, but I want to see if I can bring it in here with my finger, actually. But, you know, it's really been making me just an emotional wreck. I'm trying to keep up my channel. I know you guys understand, but you have to understand this. I created this channel as a place for me to kind of have a release and have kind of a break. You know, makeup for me is not just, you know, something pretty. It's something fun, and it's something that really occupies my mind. Fingers, because I get that purple on it, and I want to keep that nice, it's a duochrome kind of white pink with a pink shift. And I don't want too much purple in it. There we go. Kind of thought I would get a little more payoff with this. There, I mean, it is, but I'm having to build it up so much. I like to build up shimmers like that because I have more mature eyes. That can really age the eye, and it can really age the face, and I don't want to do that. There, that's gonna have to be it for today for the eye. So I did try this with you guys before, and what is this? This is the Moonshine Miracle Cream from Jan & Co. And I've been really enjoying this. It's a heavy cream. You gotta be careful with this because it is very heavy. And if you're somebody that has, a combo to more oily skin, this might be a little too much for you. Just to let that really soak in. Now, yesterday I did go back to a product I hadn't used in a while, and mainly because of Mel Thompson. This is the Becca, what is it even called? The Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. Now, I had been using too much of this and not realizing it, but I watched Mel just enough to cause a little slip under the eye, and it really, really helped yesterday. I brought it down to here. She was talking about how it really smoothed the skin, and one of the things I did, I brought it just lightly down onto that area, because when I put my highlighter on, I have that so much texture right there, and it really smoothed out that area. Sorry I'm jumping around, guys. I am like so... I don't want to break down on camera. I swore I wasn't going to do it, and especially with this purple eyeliner all over my eyes, I'm not going to do it. But I am just... When they told me my husband could lose his leg, I'll always be there for him, but it really kind of freaks me out. I love him to death, don't get me wrong. I love that man more than anything in this world. I love him to death, but it scared me. I would never leave him. I'm not going that route. Don't think that. Don't ever think that. Now I'm using my Touche Latte primer right through here just to kind of make sure to get that extra. This is a very silicone-y kind of primer. The methicone, silicone, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. But it really helps smooth my skin, especially in this winter. And it kind of gives kind of a coat to it. But I would never in a million years even dream of leaving him. But it really seriously freaked me out to think that him falling off a roof like that could really turn into this. It really shocked me, and it shocked him. He almost passed out. He got really sick. I had to go get ice to put on his neck. It was very scary, and kind of glad my mom was there, because my mom kind of held us all together. The doctor was great. He's got an awesome doctor. The doctor said he's never had a complication that got away from him like that caused to have an amputation, but he wanted to warn him that that is a possibility. He has to tell him with this type of surgery. And if he was smoking, it raises his chances by like 90%, meaning he doesn't think anything would happen if he's not smoking, but if he's smoking, he doesn't think it'll heal right, and he thinks that it opens you up to all kinds of complications. I don't know the whole gist of it, but I do know when I had my back surgery, I had to quit smoking. That's why I quit smoking many years ago. I had a lumbar fusion, and they told me it would not heal proper, and I was stupid to even have the surgery if I was smoking. So the doctor told me that he said he'd still do it, but this doctor said he will not do it. If he's smoking, he will not do the surgery. That is what I just put on with the Synchro Skin Glow, not the regular. This is the Synchro Skin Glow. This is the one that's been around a lot longer. One of those days when you feel like shit, but you want to look nice. That's my day today. I'm just kind of in a daze. I'm just not myself. And, you know, I'm sorry I haven't been filming like I normally do. You know, I've been trying. I try to do 3 videos a week, and then I went down to 2 after this accident happened. You know, I decided that that's kind of how I would have to do it. I'm running low on this, but it's really put a wrench in my whole. We had plans, you know, we had a lot of things we wanted to do, and where's my little, you know, we had plans to do a lot of things, and just I'm sorry, I'm not my normal self today, guys. It's really hard. I find myself just at a loss. I find myself just wanting to lay on the couch and cry, and I can't be like that. I'm just, that's not me, you know. And it's really, this is that 100% pure. The brand is called 100% Pure, and it's bamboo powder. And if you have not tried this, if you have skin, you'll love this. Look how, I mean, there's like nothing to it. And I love using it with this little airbrush brush. Pop Lux uses this a lot. There it is, 100% pure bamboo blur powder. And I will tell you, don't if you do get this, don't pick it up and expect to like use it like a normal powder, because you don't. It leaves such a, see, like a thin veil on the skin. I am dying to try this. I'm going to use her little, what is this, the J2 brush. And I'm going to go into this glow up color. I'm just going to barely pick it up. And I'm just going to go here. Oh, that is pretty. It's pretty, but I mean, that's just one. I just tapped it. Literally tapped it and came across. That is very pretty. It's very glowy. I guarantee you can build this up. I'm not building this up today. I have to go to my own personal doctor today, and I'm not going to go in there looking like the Tin Man. Hi, I'm the Tin Man. Here for my appointment. No. I'm going to get brave here in a minute. It is so hard. I broke this cheek, and if you ever wonder why I always go here, this cheekbone's fine. If you look over here, it's so hard for me to accent. See, it doesn't want to work. I have to kind of like, I can never find, it's like this cheek does not have a high point. I broke my cheek and my nose in a car accident, and kind of affected really the rest of my life. All right, now this is the Sonia G soft cheek brush from the Blue Sky set. I didn't get the eye set. I'm so upset. If anybody wants to sell theirs, please let me know. I missed it. I am going to pick up this color right here. What do they even call this? Turned On. I am going to literally just set that brush on there, tap it the hell off, and come in. I just want to, oh, there it is. Look at that. That is it. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought that would be too much for a blush because it did look very glowy. But look at, I mean, that cheek that Jacklyn gets right here, where you see that right there, that little glow. Showing up a lot brighter in person. I mean, in camera than it is in person. So I'm going to look in my mirror over here. It's going to look a lot brighter. She is pretty. Now it looks very bright over here. It always does for some reason. Okay. But anyway, the whole thing of today, I just wanted to come in here and I wanted to put some makeup on and just kind of try to feel better. And spend some time with you guys and just kind of chit chat and see, try to feel better. Man, the whole thing is just try to feel normal. I just don't feel normal right now. And I don't know what it's going to take. I guess for this all to be over and done, I wake up and I just hope that it's a dream. This is the Sonia G, the, what does she call this? The worker fan. And I'm going to take this in my Cali contour. I love this contour kit. Can you tell? I've hit pan a long time ago. I've been using this a lot, but I really like this fan for this. Can really pick up a contour color and see, bring that right little thinness to my face. So that is, I am loving, look at that highlight. Let me see if I can get real close. Look, it's not, wow, that And you guys know I have super, super texture on my face. That is not accentuating texture in the least. I mean, right through here it does a little bit, but I mean, right here, not at all. Wow. All right, Jacklyn, we'll give you that. I give you that, girl. That girl knows highlight, man. She wears highlight more than anybody that I've personally seen. The girl wears a lot of highlight. If you guys haven't seen, Christian Audette has made the singles now of her where you can buy everything separate. I've heard a few beauty influencers on here talking about how expensive Christian Audette was, but I mean, it's good quality makeup. This is Smooches that I'm going to use right now. So creamy and just so easy to go in and do. No drag to it. Lip pencil, but I mean, some of the more inexpensive ones tend to be a little drier and have a lot of drag. If you have a hard time shaping your lips, try using a better, more creamy pencil. It makes a big difference. Now, today I am going to, over the top of this, put on... Now, I am not a bullet lipstick wearer. You guys know that. I am a lipstick, die-hard liquid lipstick wearer, but I have not any except for this. This is all I've been wearing. This is Beauty, and I've just been changing up the lip pencils I've been using underneath it. And that's it, guys. Let me talk to you about wintertime. I have a lot of problems with my skin in the wintertime. Now, I did this off camera because it's very messy. But you see, I have not done my setting spray yet. But I did take, I don't know how to say this brand. I took this. This is their grape water. I don't know how to say it. You guys are probably all screaming at me. I'm not even going to try. You get this, it's inexpensive. It's a light mist. I'll just show you a little bit. If you have mature skin, this will put all the moisture back. I like to do that over my makeup to give it a nice fresh, ness. And then I will lightly take a setting spray right over it. That's the Hangover 3-in-1. It's wintertime, so any moisture that I can get in my skin is always better. So my skin feels like skin now. I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes, do my eyeliner, and I'll be right back, and we will talk just a little bit more. And I'm back. I just went ahead and put some Sumatra in my waterline, and I have been really going back to this Tarte Big Ego and just really curling my lashes and put a light coat of that, and that is kind of what I've been doing. I do want to put something on the inner corner. Got a hold of these guys here. These are from Kaleidos Makeup. Kaleidos Makeup, and look at that. Yep, we're going to do that. Brush, yep, the number 3, and I'm going to pick this up. This is like inner corner, like heaven, right? Look at that. The whole eye look in with this. I always like to go just under right here with my inner corner, but I'm going to take my finger and just kind of press this right onto the center. Really pop that eye a little bit. That really tied that in. That will just really help kind of bring in, anytime you want to use an inner corner that's a little different, you feel like it's not matching real well, pop it on the center of your lid, and that will just tie it all together. But that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this has been a long video and has been all over the place. I really just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye.